Lightning was generally an atmospheric discharge of electricity that typically occurred during a storm. In the world that Jack currently occupied, lightning occurred wherever it damn well felt like it, especially during ominous moments such as now. Lightning flashed across the sky. The Mad Hatter stared at Jack and grinned a maniacal grin. "I want my hat, Jack. My head's cold without it. Do me a favour and run and get my hat, Jack." The Hatter's sing-songy voice rang around the corridor like a deranged children's storyteller. "You called me here, Hatter. You said you had information. Important, life-threatening information. Now are you going to waste my time with games, or do you want to get to the point?" "The point? Ah, yes, the point. The point of the pen or the sword. They're both mighty, you know. You never come to my tea parties any more, Jack. Why is that?" Jack turned to leave. "Wait! The dwarf is afoot!" The Hatter's pale, spindly fingers gripped the small bars with such ferocity that he pushed his mouth as far through the little opening as possible. Jack turned back. "You're going to have to be more specific than that," said Jack. "I can think of 7 I know well. Which dwarf?" "The evil one. Which one would I be talking about, you idiot? The evil one. The magic one. The biting, spitting, treacherous one. The tricky one. You know, you know." "If we're both talking about the same evil dwarf, then we both know that you're lying, because he's a resident here in the East Wing, which means you dragged me here to this cursed place for no bloody good reason." "You don't believe, Jack. That's your problem. Too much time in the other side is rotting your brain. Check the cell. Check the cell and then bring me my hat, damn it." "Do you remember why I put you here, Hatter, all those years ago?" The Hatter grinned and tipped his head to the side. "You ruined my tea party." "Try again." "You let that infernal cat eat the mouse." "Do you remember the woman?" "I remember you took my hat, the rabbit ran, the mouse was eaten, and you brought me here." "I did, but I often wonder if you remember why," said Jack. The same shrill scream that Jack heard earlier sounded again from above. Hatter looked up at the ceiling and frowned. "The witch is restless. She knows." "Come on, Hatter. You remember. I know you do." "If only I had my hat. We could have had a tea party again, Jack." Sincerity and calm crept into the Hatter's voice. "But I suspect you're going to be far too busy from here on out." "He's gone! The dwarf! He's not in his cell!" yelled the troll as he ran back down the hallway. "That's impossible. No one gets in or out. The moat creatures would have taken him." "His cell's locked up and solid. No holes I can see. Nothing. He just vanished." Jack thrust an arm through the narrow opening of the Hatter's cell door and grabbed a handful of his grubby shirt and pulled him against the door. "How the hell did you know he got out? Where did he go? How did he do it?" The Hatter scrabbled skinny limbs against the door to no avail. "Questions, so many questions, my dear Jack." The madness so apparent in his voice before was now gone. Instead, in its place, a smooth, cold void of a voice remained, dark and menacing. Jack pulled the Hatter's shirt and slammed him against the interior of the door. "No games, Hatter. What's going on?" "Let go of me, fetch my hat, and let's talk." Jack's answer was simple. He slammed him into the door again. All right, said the Hatter, or we could talk now. The dwarf got out. He's looking to cross over to other side. He wants only to finish what he started." "He can't cross over. He doesn't—" "He has the power to do so if he has reason to use it. He doesn't even need the White Rabbit's help." "Who would give him reason?" Jack breathed hard. The Hatter glanced over his own shoulder at the wall behind him. "We share a wall." The grin that cracked the Hatter's face was worse than maniacal. It was satisfied. Jack slammed him into the door twice. Blood began to trickle down the Hatter's face.